All right, Sebastian, thanks for your patience. First things first. The Explorer we drove, low miles, lightly used, equipped just the way it had to be. You said it had to be equipped, right?
Absolutely.
Right color?
Right color.
What did you say about it when you drove it?
I love it.
You drove like it's brand new, right?
It's brand new.
Well, basically it is brand new. Okay, a couple things to remember. You got the balance of the factory warranty left, all right? That's 14,000 miles of comprehensive warranty. You've got 40,000 miles worth of powertrain warranty left. You've got 40,000 miles of roadside assistance left, okay? You don't have any serious radio left, but you do have about $300 worth of maintenance coming your way, because for the first 4 oil changes, first four tire rotations, we're going to pay for those for you, okay? Why do you think we're doing that?
We did 3 months of serious.
Oh, so you're going to get 3 months of serious. Okay, good. Why do you think we're going to pay for your first 4 oil changes? Think we're charitable?
No, man, I'm paying for those. I'm sure the price is built in.
No, it's not built in at all. This is strictly a county Ford bonus. We're doing it so you use our service department. Look, we got a great service department. You don't know that yet. We're willing to pay you to use it 4 times so you can find out for yourself how good it is. And we're pretty sure you'll keep using it after that. So that's why we do it. All right? You got an exchange policy. What did I tell you you could do if you didn't like this vehicle during the first 3 days?
Bring it back and exchange it.
Bring it back and exchange it. And the internet price brought you in here, didn't it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but you're probably wondering how much better can we do?
Oh, I mean, that's what we're doing here, right?
Okay, well, that's not what we're doing here, because you already got a best value guarantee. That price that brought you in here, it's guaranteed to be the best price you can find in the United States of America, all right? So there is no surprise. There it is, discounted $11,307. Now, we're going to buy your vehicle for $10,200, but we're also going to throw a $306 bonus on top of that, because that's the amount of tax you're going to save by trading it in. Put another way, if you decided not to trade it in, the amount that your financing would literally go up by $306, not because we changed the price, but because the state of North Carolina raised the taxes. So you're a smart man. Now, we've got 9 opportunities here, but we're going to narrow that down to 3. $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000. Now, you don't have to stop there. Here's what cash does for you. It lowers the balance to finance, which lowers your payment, which saves you finance charges, gives you the option to shorten the term, which saves you finance charges again. You've got the freedom to trade or sell it sooner because you're building equity faster, and you get to the dream payment sooner because you pay it off sooner. So 3, 4, 5, or would you like to put down $10,000 or $15,000? Which one of those numbers works best for you?
3 is fine.
Okay, that means we've got these 3 payments right here. 36 months. Pretty high payment, but guess what? That payment there will save you the most money. Hey, whether you borrow the money from Ford Motor Credit or your Aunt Millie, the shorter the term, the fewer the finance charges you pay. It'll also pay it off faster. You get to the dream payment, and you can trade it sooner. But you know what? At 60 months, the payment goes all the way down to $1,146. That payment's not just more comfortable, it's also more flexible, because you can always gain many of the same benefits you do up here. You just do it in your own time frame. Pay it off early, no prepayment penalty, get a bonus, get a raise, win some money on the golf course, win some money in the lottery, doesn't matter. And at 48 months, it's the best of both worlds. Do me a favor, put a check mark by the payment that works best for you here, one of those 3, okay that right down there, and we'll get your vehicle ready for delivery.
Yeah, let's do a little bit more on the price. I think the price it could be a little bit better.
Yeah, I bet you wish it could be a little bit better. But you know what, Sebastian, this price was good enough to bring you in here, wasn't it?
I mean, it was decent enough.
We weren't the only website you checked out.
No.
You saw other cars like this in other places, and they all had higher prices, I'm pretty sure. So I appreciate your efforts, but do me a favor, is this exactly how you want the vehicle titled right there?
Yeah. But
Then okay that right there.
you're not listening to me. I really we need to work on that price.
Okay. Sebastian, we had a talk a little bit ago. I asked you how you bought your last car, and you told me that you had to go back and forth with the salesman. The salesman kept running back to the guy behind the curtain.
Yeah. Why don't you bring that guy over here so he can give you a better price?
You know what? We don't have any of those guys around here, all right? Because things have changed. Massive movement to online shopping forces us to give you our best price. We served you what you had to fight for the last time, Sebastian. You didn't have to fight for this time. You got served it up to you on a silver platter. Now, I promised you two things. I promised you this would be the most fun purchase of your entire life if we had a good time. I also promised you it'd be the fastest, didn't I?
Yeah.
You're holding us up. Okay, that right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's great, but you're not listening to me.
Okay.
Let's go get the bull-headed guy behind us. Tell him to give me a better price.
We don't let him talk to anybody, okay? Look, but I understand. We're looking at 41,382. How about
How about 35? Sounds fair to you.
35? $35,000 for a 2020 Ford Explorer. I tell you what, I might be able to do that. All right? But tell me, name 5 of the things you like most on that Explorer that you picked out.
I like the power, for sure. That's a ST, so it had a little better power than the other ones.
Okay.
The old black is just great on it. It's completely black. Black wheels, black thing's great.
Okay.
The big screen that it has, mine doesn't have that, so it's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's see. The new body style, definitely. And I think I'm going to like the pavement with the 35.
Tell you what, you're looking at a $6,000 difference here. Okay, I told you I could find you a 2020 Ford Explorer for $6,000 less. I think I probably can, but it's not going to be black on black on black on black. Okay, it's not going to be the ST version. It's not going to have the great big old screen in there. It's going to be a gorgeous vehicle, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be the same vehicle that you picked out, you deserve, and you can afford. But let's just think about this for a second. If we did find one for $35,000, and you'd have to settle, okay? You're not settling right now, but you'd have to settle. You're planning on financing this for how long, 60 months?
Yeah.
It'd be $100 a month. That's about $3 a day. So now the question is, Sebastian, for the premium equipment that you've got on this one, for the low miles, for the fact that it's still got a warranty left, for all that, you have to ask yourself a question. Is it worth $3 a day? But then you know what? It's not really even going to be $3 a day. Because when you go to trade or sell this, because of all the equipment on it, you're going to get 50% of that money back. So it's basically $1.50 a day. Now, we can sit here for a little bit longer if you want to, Sebastian, but basically what's stopping me from picking up this phone and having somebody take that vehicle back to detail and repolish, rebuff, reshine, and re-clean it so you could have the finest looking vehicle wherever you go tonight, basically it's $1.50 a day keeping me from doing that. One last question. Are there any other options or accessories you'd want to add to it before you took delivery?
No, I think
Must be perfect. Need your okay right there.
just give me the 35 that we agree on.
You know what I have to do to give you the 35?
Yes.
Got to find another vehicle.
No, I just want this one. This options, this thing's 35, I think. I mean, if you can't do it, I understand. I go to the Christmas. I mean, there's another Ford store 3 miles on the road.
Sebastian, you'd already been there. Had they had the same vehicle at a lower price?
I mean, I stopped by there,
know
but
this.
nobody waited on me. So
Yeah, I know better. I know better than that. Sebastian, look, you picked out the perfect vehicle. It's a vehicle you can afford, and again, $1.50 standing in the way. $1.50 is standing in the way of you taking delivery.
Yeah, I'm not. I just don't see the value in that much, and I don't want to pay $41,000 for that car.
Okay. So what you're telling me is the $11,307 discount is not enough. And that's a 20% discount on a vehicle that's got about an 8% markup. All right? What's your,
8%. That's a lot.
well, but you've got a 20% discount,
Yeah.
all right? Sebastian, you know, you're talking to me about the price, but could some of the problem be with the payment?
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, the payment is, but, I mean, I just don't, 41,000 for that vehicle seems too much.
Sebastian, when you got in the car to drive over here, you knew the price was $41,382 because that's what
I did. Well, the
that,
payment's definitely high.
okay.
$1,100 just seems too high.
Well, Sebastian, you're not going to pay $1,146 for this vehicle. Okay, now what you will do is you will write a check every single month for $1,146, but you're not going to pay $1,146. This is some sort of riddle, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You know this vehicle is going to depreciate, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and we'll talk more about that in a second. But what you probably don't know is every time you stroke a check for $1,146, you're also paying yourself a healthy chunk of money.
Really? How was that?
Well, when you make your 60th payment at $1,146, what comes back in the mail a couple of weeks later?
Title?
And that title has only got one name on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, mine.
It's got your name on it. Now the question I've got for you, this is a $52,000 vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
5 years from today, it'll be 2025. If you drive this vehicle like you intend to, you don't do anything special, but you don't crash it, you don't trash it. What do you think that $50,000 vehicle is going to be worth 5 years from today?
20,000?
So you're going to have a piece of paper worth $20,000 and a vehicle that you're driving with a zero payment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor, you don't have a phone on you, do you? So we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to divide 20,000 by 60, and that's 3,180, 200, 3,180. It's basically $333 a month. You know what that 333 represents?
No.
That's the amount of money coming back to your title every time you write that $1,146 check. You're sending it to the bank, but on the way, 333 of it is diverted to your account, which is in the form of that title. So, in essence, you take 1146, you subtract 333, that's 31. Sebastian, your net payment for this vehicle, a vehicle you love and a vehicle you do deserve, is $813 a month. I need your driver's license and I need your insurance card so I can get the payment started. Do you have those handy?
Yeah, let's throw it and do it.
Okay. All right. Did I say anything to Sebastian that wasn't the truth? Let me ask you this. This vehicle's been discounted $11,000. I'm going to guess what's the gross left in here? As a salesperson, what's my commissionable gross on this deal?
$1,000.
Do I deserve to get paid on $1,000 worth of gross? Well, that's all there is in this one, Nathan, okay? I can't get any more. Does the dealership deserve to make a profit on a car sale?
Yes.
You know what? Customers have gotten better at buying than some salespeople have gotten at selling. Customers are coming in and outselling us all too often. $11,000 got the customer in here. He doesn't deserve another damn penny off of it, but in order to get all that money, I got to have the skill to help him justify it in his own mind. True or false? All right, you guys break while I load these up. Break for about 6 or 7 minutes.